Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for being here today. And I am looking a little different again, I can see, because I'm starting to like this little wig thing. I just love this look. I think this might be my new everyday look. What you think? I love it. And it's so funny because with Otis, he sees me putting the wig on. He's like, oh, okay, I guess we're going to go do a show today. He goes trotting down to go to the studio. And I don't have to tell him anything because he knows. He's like, woman, you got that wig on again? Okay, I guess we're doing another show. So he knows the deal. Otis is so funny because I don't tell him anything. He knows exactly what to do. He really has become the real co-host. And I love it. I love it because it can be a little lonely here by myself. I mean, I'm just here with the camera and me, and it's just nice. It's really nice. Okay. To all of my members, I do have a video coming out this week about my time at the ball. And for my premium members, I'll be putting out another video as well for the content that I do on my premium channel. All right, but just to let you all know that there's a lot of learning going on. A lot of learning. And I think the problem that we need to always keep our eye on is the learning that needs to happen around what we're talking about. And the fact that Meghan herself doesn't seem to learn anything. And she's got such a perfect example because there was a video that was dropped with the Prince and Princess of Wales and Catherine and her coming back to start work soon. She's cancer free. And I want to just talk about that video and give my perspective on it because this is the perfect example to learn from. And everything that happens, it is just beautiful. And I love it. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so today I want to talk about Catherine and her cancer update. We've got some great information to be happy about. I wanted to share how this is a great example. Catherine and everything about her life is just perfect. I'm sure it doesn't look perfect behind the scenes. Nobody is perfect. But the way she carries herself in public and in front of people is very classy. This woman has got it. She can be the perfect example for Meghan in a very big way. And I think a lot of people appreciate how she is able to just do what she does, even when there's controversy, and she's able to carry herself in a way that just it's beautiful. And it's all about learning. At the end of the day, we are not all perfect people. We're going to make mistakes. But the real thing becomes, how do you react to your mistakes? How do you react when life doesn't go the way you thought it was going to go? Do you do what Meghan Markle does and disown people? Never take accountability for your mistakes, always trying to use people and never really trying to show your human side, show your humanity. This is why Meghan Markle is able to get so many people to talk about her and to have so much content because this woman is an ever non-ending soap opera. Her behavior is appalling. And you want to look at someone like her and you think, you're not going to try to make this a power move with your nasty attitude and the way you never learn anything. And I think that is the big picture here. Meghan just keeps it going and going and going because her behavior is so appalling. But you look at someone like Catherine who had this big hiccup with her photo and she came out and owned it. Gave her peace, apologized, and moved on. And we see her dealing with her cancer. She's got issues going on behind the scenes that we are only privy to a little bit of that. And it's done so gracefully. It's so tasteful. And this is why she's garnered so much love around the world, because of how she walks in her fallible humanity. Someone like Meghan can't walk in grace and support with her fallible humanity because she doesn't show humanity. She shows us a perpetual sense of fake and false and not sincerity. She shows us that she's not sincere. And this is why I think Catherine is, this video that they put out today was beautiful and unprecedented to see something like this. They're definitely keeping up with the times and the day and age that we're dealing with. And you have to look at the monarchy and what they're going to be about moving forward in the future as something that we've never seen before. It is a new day. It is going to change. And this is the example that I would want all young people to see. Not the example of a Meghan Markle, because that is the way you don't go about doing things. So with the article I'm talking about today, this is a health update on her cancer and a little bit about the video. Princess Kate, they say, I don't know why still, but Catherine has revealed that her cancer treatment has come to an end. There was this beautiful, touching personal video address that had been released with her family by her side, saying that kindness, empathy, and compassion, really showing her thankfulness for all of these things and showing that she is truly humbled by it all. Because I can only imagine the outpouring of support she's received. And she wanted to thank people for that. Confirmed that her preventative chemotherapy has finished, and she is talking about how she's incredibly touched by the personal experiences over the last 9 months. The whole family, including William, the children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, are featured in this video, playing, they're running, they are hugging. Catherine and William are affectionate in a way I've never seen them affectionate before. They're playing with their children. Their children are just running and exploring and having a wonderful time. And she talked about her cancer treatment and just how it's been difficult the last 9 months. And you just look at it to get an update on everything, because I know people want to know more. But she's been able to update people on what's been going on in a very loving tribute in this video. And you just have to love it. It's really classy. And it really touches at you, because she goes on to say that she is cancer free, but saying that each day she's taking it as it comes, because the road to full recovery still remains long. And showing us it's not over, but hey, I'm better. It's good. Thanks for being there for me. She also confirmed that she will be returning to public life in a light program when she is able to do so. So we have an update on that. And she also goes on to explain that as the summer comes to an end, I cannot tell you what a relief it is to have finally completed her chemotherapy treatment. She goes on to say that the last 9 months have been incredibly tough for her and the family. Life, as you know, it can change in an instant, and we have had to find a way to navigate the stormy waters and road unknown. The cancer journey is complex, scary, and unpredictable for everyone, especially those who are closest to you. And especially the fact that the children, imagine how scary this has been for her children, young children. It really is a very tough thing to deal with, something that I don't know much about, but I can imagine that it is very scary for the children as well. She goes on to say that with humility, it also brings you face to face with your own vulnerabilities in a way that you've never considered before. And with that, a new perspective on everything. And I'm sure it certainly does. And she goes on to say that this time has above all reminded William and me to reflect and to be grateful for the simple yet important things in life. And if that is not a message to Meghan Markle, I don't know what is. Be grateful for the simple things, not always trying to get the next big commercial deal or trying to get the next connection to help you with your empire. It's about the simple things. It's about going back to your childhood and the people that loved you and took care of you, the distant relatives that you haven't seen in a long time. It's about the things in life that you cannot put a money value to. And this is the biggest thing that I think Meghan needs to learn, is that she needs to get back to the simple things in life, but yet important. Like the fact that you only have one father. The fact that perhaps maybe your siblings that you have by your father are your siblings, and not that I'm an only child lie that she continues to perpetuate. It's about the simple things of life, Meghan Markle, that you can't seem to find, that are right in front of your face. This is what is important in life. The fact that you have healthy children. The fact that you have the best that life can give you in terms of financial rewards to do the things that most people just can't afford to pay for. You have access to, but you still continue to try to do things that are false and fake. Like having this circle of friends in Hollywood that you've only known since you've been a duchess. But you don't have any connections to the people that knew you before you were a duchess. Catherine is still friends with the people that knew her before she became a duchess, before she became a princess. Catherine in this video also had time with her family and her children that we saw. We've never seen this kind of interaction before. You know, Catherine has people in her family that have done things that she doesn't like, but she doesn't disown them. She's important for her family, her relationships with her fallible family members. She doesn't say, I wish I had this, and act as if she doesn't, when she knows her family is her family. This is who you have in your family. Deal with it. Be loving. Appreciate them for their flaws and all, because we all have flaws. We all make mistakes. But what Meghan tries to do is perpetuate this very perfect life that she doesn't have. And we know she doesn't have it. It's like, we see you. But she continues to try to be the fake and false continually. And so, you know, talking about this contrast with the perfect example of someone like a Catherine, and showing you the poor example of someone like a Meghan Markle, that's how you learn, when you see the right way it's done. And I think it's also a good message for a lot of the people who are supporters of Meghan, that you need to make her accountable in a way that Catherine has shown us how to be accountable. She's shown us the kindness, the way to live with uncertainties of life. I mean, my goodness, the woman has been diagnosed with a form of cancer. That's scary for anybody dealing with a life-threatening disease. And so I've always talked about my channel being teachable and teachable moments. And I couldn't have a channel with teachable moments if I didn't have a good example like a Catherine. Someone that shows us the right way to go about doing something. Because you can talk about the wrong way all day long. But if you can't show the example, sometimes it's hard for people to see the right way. Because they hear it, do this is the right way. But unless they see the example, sometimes they can't learn if they don't see the example. And the example that you can see and learn from is Catherine, ladies and gentlemen. Doing what I can to stay cancer-free is now my focus, Catherine says. Although I have finished chemotherapy, my path to healing and full recovery is long, and I must continue to take each day as it comes. I am, however, looking forward to being back at work and undertaking a few more public engagements in the coming months when I can. I just love Catherine and William, and so glad that William is the heir and not the spare, because we know it would be a detriment to society if it were William not being the heir, because William knows how to do things, and he's the perfect example for Harry. If only Harry would listen. Listen to your brother who has shown you that he loves you. He's been committed to you. I mean, you guys have gone through the same things in life. And for Harry to be so petty over what William got that he didn't get just shows you the petty, short-sighted mindset that Harry has. Because he really should look at the bond of love that he and his both have experienced when they lost their mother. All the loving things that Harry or William did for Harry when they were growing up. The idea that the Princess Diana wanted Harry to be there for William when he goes to be the king, so that he would have that brother, that support, that spare to help. I mean, being a spare is a good thing. So Harry has a lot to learn. Meghan has a lot to learn. And thank goodness we have a good example. I'm sorry. Thank goodness William and Catherine are doing it the right way. It gives me hope for humanity. It really does. Catherine goes on to say that despite all that has gone before, I enter this new phase of recovery with a renewed sense of hope and appreciation of life. And folks, I tell you, when you are faced with your life being shortened, you start to think a whole lot differently. And maybe that's what it's going to take for Harry and Meghan to wake up and see life differently and to start counting their blessings rather than being the victim, because they have a lot to be grateful for, a lot. There is no need for them to try to be so vindictive and cruel and mean towards the people in their lives when they have so much to be grateful for. So much that so many people want in life that they have. And how Catherine counts her blessings and looks to the simple things. It shows you that with all the privilege that Catherine has, she is still able to appreciate the simple things. The simple things in life. Because I don't care how much money you have, it's not going to buy you immortality. It's not going to buy you everlasting life. That only comes from what I believe are the teachings in the Bible, which I will not go into, but she sees the value of the simple things in life. She goes on to say that William and I are so grateful for the support we have received and have drawn great strength from all those who are helping us at this time. Everyone's kindness, empathy, and compassion has been truly humbling. Yeah. And I think showing that humility in this video has come across in a very powerful way. I truly see the humility of Catherine and William when I watch this video. I mean, there's just something you can pick up on people who are sincere, and you can see it. You can see the love that they have as a family. You can see when they go out on their engagements, the love that William has when he's trying to eradicate homelessness and really trying to do something for the earth with his Earthshot Prize Award. It just comes across in film. And the one thing that I've learned as an actor, learning and taking classes since I started my career as an actor, is the camera can pick up on everything. It can pick up on the smallest details. And you can see how grateful, how true to their mission they are. Catherine and William, the work that they do is very heartfelt because people pick up on it. They see it when they go out on their engagements. And, you know, it's just that you pick up on it when you see it not there. And I think this is why so many people are attuned to William and Catherine, because they feel it and they see it. And the contrast is Harry and Meghan, when you see them go out, you don't see it. I mean, the truth of what I'm saying is just what it is. We don't feel the sincerity and truth when we see someone like a Meghan go out on a tour or to perpetrate a royal tour, because we get what she's doing. We get the reason, the motive behind it. This is why I say always, they will never succeed. And William and Catherine will, because we see their sincerity. We see their authenticity. It is unspeakable. It is picked up on the camera. And Meghan will continue to try. She thinks people are stupid. Maybe the people she pays allegedly are really that clue to what she's trying to do. But the people who don't receive a paycheck from a Meghan Markle will call her out. And I guess the people that do will continue to praise her false claims of, we love you. You're doing it, girl. You're doing it. Where's my paycheck? You know, that falseness will play out all day. You can keep trying to fool yourself with it all day long. But the masses, the millions, the people who are watching and not getting a paycheck, they see it. And Meghan Markle will never, her and Harry will never be successful with whatever they try to do in Montecito. And William and Catherine will be successful. They will always have the success that they are trying to go after with their projects and their family life, because they are sincere people. They have the sincerity that people pick up on, and it's there and we see it. Harry and Meghan, I mean, they are the biggest frauds of all times, as far as I'm concerned, because you think you're going to try to have some empire of doing something great in Hollywood with what you're doing, and you've got in your own family the perfect example that you choose not to associate with. There's a problem there for you, choosing not to associate with the people who are doing it right. That means you're going to continue doing it wrong. It's like, you better wake up and recognize your faults. That's what it's about, learning, folks. I've always said that from day one. I just want to say to all those who are continuing their own cancer journey, thinking yet again of other people, because she knows it's not all about her. She knows there's other people out there suffering, just like she's suffering from having this illness. I remain with you side by side, hand in hand. Out of darkness can come light. So let the light shine bright, she says. Yes, and the video ends there. It was beautiful. I just have to give a warm round of applause for William and Catherine in this video, and just congratulating Catherine on her cancer-free, but respecting that she knows there's going to be a difficult road ahead. And despite all the hardships and being in this fishbowl where all eyes are on you, you have handled yourself beautifully. Catherine, I am so grateful for you, Catherine, and all that you have done. With your hardships, with your privilege, you have shown us a beautiful way to align yourself in a likable way. And for people like me to have a good example to refer to. Because I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. And I am very happy for William and Catherine and wish them all the success in the world. And thank you for being the best example of royal life. Thank you.